Sleep with One Eye Open. Smells like a New Take podcast on the 35th anniversary of a couple of big albums. We got Metallica Black Album and Nirvana Nevermind. Taylor, holy smokes. 35 years, huh? Where's the time go?
I know, time is flying.
But these are classics. Banger versus banger on this one. Holy smokes, there's tons of them.
Yeah.
Drink every time I say holy smokes. Anywho, Taylor, we got some big ones. What do you got? Giggity.
Metallica Black Album versus Nirvana's Nevermind. Came out in 1991, same year. Black Album released on August 12th, 1991. And then Nevermind came out just 6 weeks later, September 24th.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Very crazy.
So we're kind of focusing on, these are two huge albums. We're focusing on two. We're gonna put tracks head to head and kind of do.
You could talk all day with these albums, but we just want to let's just quick break it down, the meat and potatoes of it all.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Enter Sandman and Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Two pretty big songs.
Banger versus banger.
Yeah.
Heavyweight versus heavyweight. Just some more background on some of these albums. 91, like I said before, the Nevermind album was recorded in Van Nuys, California, and we're going to get some Wisconsin love here. And it's also did some work on it in Smart Studios in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. Got a little love. Something good happened in Madison. Usually it's always something bad when they're leaving out of a plane or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually bad things happen. This is a good thing.
Dude,
a little bit of Nevermind.
When I learned that Stevie Ray Vaughan, that's where he died, was in Wisconsin, that really hit me hard.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Personally, all right, we're going to do Enter Sandman versus Smells Like Teen Spirit. Enter Sandman and Smells Like Teen Spirit, they stand the test of time as songs to me. Taylor, probably to you. I mean, if you hear it on the radio, it's still playing today.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're in the car, you're cranking it, especially if it's a nice day out.
They also had pretty popular music videos of being, that's what I remember the most probably. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing or seeing Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Oh, yeah. Dude, for sure. Yeah. Now, I just think Metallica with this Black Album, when they did Enter Sandman, The Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters, Wherever I May Roam. It was just great songs.
Yeah.
After great song, it was just what you're used to with them.
Yep.
Every one of them could get a 5 out of 5, depending on how and what you look at it.
Yep.
However,
they both had huge commercial success.
very much. One was right away though. The Black Album, right away. It
debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200.
No big deal.
Selling 598,000 copies in the first week.
That's a lot.
Nevermind by Nirvana, by contrast, debuted at a modest 144. Only selling 6,000 copies in its first week. Then Smells Like Teen Spirit exploded.
Yeah.
By January 92, Nevermind had replaced Michael Jackson's.
No big deal.
Yeah, Dangerous. He was at the top of the charts. And then Nirvana replaced them, selling approximately 300,000 copies a week.
Ooh. I mean,
a week.
Shoot. See, I think that's going to go into my point right here is if we're going to do top track versus top track on these albums, I personally think Smells Like Teen Spirit wins. Because it was more of, I'm not saying, it was a better album or anything, but I think single, if we're going to do Enter Sandman versus Smells Like Teen, one was more of a cultural revolution of a new type of music with the grunge kind of exploding at that time, along with Pearl Jam and all the big hitters out there.
I'm going to counter that because wasn't Metallica's Black Album kind of like a change in direction where it was like less thrash metal and it was more like
heavy,
slower, heavier. I don't want to say sludgier, but because it's not really sludge.
It was more demonstrative. It was a little bit more. It hit you with a bass. It hit you with, whereas when they were speed, it was more speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I agree with you probably with Nevermind being on top because of Teen Spirit, how big it was. I mean,
Yeah.
both sides huge, or both the albums huge,
They
both
were.
songs huge, but I think Nirvana's got the edge in the popularity of a banger versus banger, and that's what we're doing. Personally, I like Metallica. If I had to, pick one,
It wasn't
but
easy.
like, in terms of popularity,
Yeah.
Nirvana wins.
I think I had it as a tie, sort of going in. I'm like, I love Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
I love Enter Sandman, but
Yeah.
I really love Smells Like Teen Spirit because I think it gave it the nudge just for the. It was a little bit more. It was different.
Yeah.
Whereas, like I said to preface, Metallica did Black Album.
Did Weird
It was
Al
amazing.
ever parody?
Oh, yeah, I saw it live. I saw it
hold on.
live.
Did Weird Al ever parody Metallica ever?
I don't believe so, but
So
I
there's
did.
another one up in terms of.
I'm so glad you said that because I saw it at Oneida Pavilion Nights back, I think, in 7th grade. I saw him at Oneida Bingo and Casino out in the
Nice.
pavilion. Wore my Hawaiian T-shirt. He gargled the water and did Smells
Yeah.
Like Teen. Oh my!
For those who don't know, Weird Al
Smells
parodied
Like
"Smells Like
Nirvana.
Teen Spirit" and kind of capitalized on.
Smells
It's
Like Nirvana, I think.
hard to
Yeah.
understand what Cobain is saying, like he's got marbles or water.
Yeah,
in his
he
mouth.
exchanges a bunch of different things to obscure the sound. But yeah, I'm glad you said that because that triggers a nice core memory for me. It was a good time in life. I think it was 8th grade, 7th grade-ish. Yeah, that's good times. Boy being Cubbing the man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, all of them. Come As You Are, Lithium, In Bloom, all of them. See, I give it up to Nirvana because I believe I heard a story that Kurt Cobain wanted to be like the Beatles. And Nirvana was pretty much, it's kind of almost an all-star band because they had Dave Grohl on drums, who was the lead singer of Foo Fighters.
yeah.
And was also the drummer for, what was that band? For one album. I can't think of it.
He played with Jack Black a lot.
I'm going to
Tenacious
think of it
D?
after this, and then I'm going to be like, I'm going to
Tenacious
rewatch
D?
this. No. It was a real band. I can't think of the freaking name of it right now.
You were the drummer?
He was the drummer. It was like 2003 era. Can't think of it. Whatever.
We'll
think of
list it
after
right
this, and I'm
down
gonna be
here.
like, do it!
We'll fact check and put it right down in the bottom.
Yeah, tell me how much dumb I am where you're just like, da. Anywho, yeah.
I like
mean,
how
I love them all.
In Bloom.
In Bloom, so good.
Sturgill Simpson has a cover.
Great name.
Do you know that artist?
No, Sturgill
Yeah,
Simpson. Great name.
it's like country artist, but he does like a.
like Conway Twitty.
I don't know. Like he was the reason
Just good names.
I saw it on. He was on SNL as the
Oh.
musical guest, and he performed
Ooh,
that song. And
Nice.
and I don't remember what album it's on, but it's very cool. If you're a fan of Nirvana and you're watching this, like and you like covers, In Bloom by Sturgill Simpson's
It's a good one.
a solid one. It's
It's a good one. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let me know what you think.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I think
Yeah,
we know who the two or the winner
Oh,
between
and
these two.
we got to give it a nudge. Come on, got to give it a nudge. Never mind. It was, a little bit of it was recorded in our backyard or our front.
How
how
many
you look at
stars? I know we're doing banger versus banger, but how many stars would you give? For one, let's do song stars and then album stars. Enter Sandman,
I'm
Maximum.
gonna give. I almost because these two albums. Ooh. I gotta give them almost both 4. No. The way I'm gonna do 4.5 for the Black album. 4. No. See now this is me. I'll do 4 Black album, 4.5. Nevermind.
All right.
For albums.
For albums.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go maximum on both.
Very. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, do I do a maximum on both? But you can't do that because then people are gonna be like, oh, you're just doing it.
The 90s, I wish the music was back, and that's why I'm giving these
Amen,
maximum
brother.
and for the fact that how huge they were. This one maximum.
True.
All right.
Well, I say for singles now. Like I prefaced, like I said, Metallica. I mean, the whole album's just loaded.
That's
Loaded.
oh, when I said both, I meant
Load and
I'm
reloaded.
giving
Get it.
the banger Enter Sandman versus
Yep.
Smells
Yeah,
Like Teen
yeah.
Spirit.
We're just
I'm giving
trying to
them
keep it
both
fair.
maximum. That's what I meant by both.
Oh, yeah.
Album
Oh.
maximum and the tracks maximum.
My lord.
Yeah.
Well, see, now that's kind of where I agree with you. The singles, maximum. I believe, however, when you're switching up a style, like Metallica switched up a style, it was new. They were trying something new.
Yeah.
Didn't go crazy different, just a little different sound, you know, and not so much thrash. Because I mean, you're gonna get older. Can you always do? Some
I
can.
think some thrash metal fans
Some
would
can.
argue with you.
Some can. I mean, they're built different. Like my joints can't hang up doing the thrash metal. If I was out there, shoot, I could do one show and I'd retire. Anywho, yeah, good times, good albums, great albums. Go listen to them if you haven't. Maybe one day we'll listen to some with you once we get better technology. But that's in the future. Just stick with us and we'll be there. Well, for this episode, I think we nailed it. They nailed it. It's you can't mess these two up. They're so good.
If you've been living under a rock and
If you
not
smell what he's
heard
cooking.
either of these bands, go listen to them. You're in for a treat.
Oh yeah, and if you're wearing their T-shirts, because I was gonna preface before. Well, now it's post, but if you're wearing a Nirvana T-shirt and you haven't heard the band, that's one of my pet peeves because that's like the top T-shirt I see, and I play the game. Have you heard that band before?
That's like a meme from like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
About, like the annoying concert emo girl who like wears just for the fashion.
Or guy, whoever.
Well,
but still, if
you
you
know,
haven't
that's-
heard the band you're doing just for fashion, you should just get slapped. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Listen to the band, listen to the music, and then make your opinion on your T-shirt.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
All right.
On that note,
Cheers, Andy.
peace, love you, have fun, watch our pod, subscribe, like. Maybe not in that order.